Oh, very mysterious, very arcane. I hope they're not all huddled together doing a math at a time like this.
Why does she say it like very demure? Very thoughtful, very mindful, very mysterious. What the heck? She said it like she was doing the demure trend.
Precisely. I was just about to say, your chief wants us gone in a jiffy, but we don't even have a piece of wood to sail with.
Real, where's the boat?
Vertin is sizing us up to see if we can fit in her suitcase. She's going to swim across the Aegean Sea using her tiny arms. Right, Vertin?
The tiny arms part, that part could have just been left out, okay?
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It won't be, it's not.
Then
It's
you
not.
must leave from the north side of the beach. Jump off the cliff there and head south. The cliff is on the tangent line of the Hall of Apiron, which is a good sign for your journey.
They can't be serious right now.
I will show you where to jump, but you'll have to wait till Vertin and I return.
Wait, what? Let's just continue. The beginning of a proof. Oh.
The headquarters has issued a notice. The critical point of the storm is in Vienna.
Oh! Oh, so is this when the storm was happening in Vienna? And now we're about to have a storm here. Oh my gosh. Look at the sky. The chief assistant puts down Miss Radio and turns around with a somber expression.
This type of storm syndrome involves a bodily transformation into oil paintings, primarily affecting the face, but sometimes spreading to the torso. It is often accompanied by delirium and an intense obsession with war.
Dang. It's been a long time, Sonetto! Wait, I kind of, like, I know, like, we're in, like, a serious moment, but I'm like, long time no see, Sonetto. Haven't seen Sonetto since 1.4 for real.
Like the storm of 1929, it was accelerated by
Vienna
social
is in the
upheavals
eye
resulting
because
from
it
the
has
constant
the
tensions management
most
dictate
extreme
created between
distortions. Yep.
nations.
Thank you, forget me not. Forgot.
This era.
The color of the sky has changed. It's actually kind of pretty. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The sky is looking very beautiful today. The storm syndrome has finally reached this island. No one on the team caught it yet, but that could soon change.
This is absurd.
She's like, I did not sign up for this. First no beans and now this. With a bag filled with alchemy materials over her shoulders, the young pirate remains spirited despite a week in underground captivity.
We went through all that trouble, sweated our guts out, and finally got to a place where the storm can be kept out. But now you're telling me that immunity is going to disappear like a fart in the wind.
The fart, it was so unnecessary. But yes, just like a fart in the wind.
I was planning to stay here for a while. There might be alchemic materials and pieces of books the Abraxas left behind from their meals.
Very coquette.
Oh, now that is frustrating, mate.
Mate! That was the most aggressive mate I've ever heard.
Such is the nature of Arcanum.
The immunity hasn't disappeared. It's just waning. For now, only the beach has lost the effect. We're still safe around the Hall of Apiron.
Okay.
But there's no guarantee that we'll be safe here forever, right?
Real. That's what I'm thinking. Lulia, yay!
Reminds me of Xeno's survival test.
Oh, yeah. I can see why they made us do 1.8 first. Yep, I did do her anecdote for real. I knew she was a part of Xeno. I saw a picture or something. Whatever.
Sonetto and I talked about this. We think the island is protected by a large-scale arcane ritual. The sudden decay of the island's storm immunity might be the result of its changes, though I'm unsure of the specifics.
As we always are.
Those people are doing something about it, right? That leader with the rockstar hair, shouldn't he be taking action by now?
The rockstar hair. The safest area in the island is the cave, to be honest. Exactly. But I don't think just anybody can get into that cave.
6 has gathered all integers after the assembly. They're going to perform a mass cleansing ceremony.
Okay. Integers must be, and they must got it like that.
37 also mentioned a test. I think they have more than one way to deal with the changes.
But like, when was the last time they've dealt with this kind of a change? You know what I mean? Like, this is a different kind of change.
To the best of this apple's knowledge, secluded pure-blood arcanist groups often have rituals that they keep to themselves. These islanders impart truths based on intellect and rationality, yet their doctrines are highly religious. Perhaps their arcane skills are passed down in a religious manner.
Oh, very mysterious. Very arcane. I hope they're not all huddled together doing a math at a time like this.
Why does she say it like very demure? Very thoughtful, very mindful, very mysterious. What the heck? She said it like she was doing the demure trend. It's like, I hope they're all not doing math equations in there.
And I'm more worried about us.
They're not doing their timetables. Who cares about them? Let's worry about ourselves. I just translated. Lilia changes her tone. Unusually serious.
Arcana asked for more time for both sides to withdraw, didn't she?
She's doing
Yes.
something for sure.
6 gave us 2 hours to leave. That is to say,
I don't trust her. 22 minutes.
we must set out when the storm countdown reaches 2000.
Okay. 22
And before
minutes,
that,
22 hours.
The stone bangle on your wrist still works, right?
Yes. I can feel it.
Okay, but like, when can we take it off? Like, how far away from the island before it deactivates? Oh, brother. Freaking storm clock
It would
countdown
scold
on
me
one arm.
whenever I thought about going to war with them.
Terrible burning bracelet on the other. Oh, brother. To be Vertin. To be Vertin.
Huh, I see.
Whenever she thought about getting active, it was like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
So we only have 2 hours for the plan.
Wait, what's the plan?
Plan? What plan?
Regular just wants to go. Real.
Aren't we sneaking away from all this?
Sorry, Regulus. Your accommodation was a long way from ours, so we haven't given you the latest updates. To put it simply,
Where are you going?
Oh, hi. It was really intense in there, wasn't it, 37? The sudden appearance of the girl startles the crowd. 37 stands there with a cautious look on her face.
37,
We're discussing how to leave this place, 37.
Precisely. I was just about to say, your chief wants us gone in a jiffy, but we don't even have a piece of wood to sail with.
Real, where's the boat?
Vertin is sizing us up to see if we can fit in her suitcase. She's going to swim across the Aegean Sea using her tiny arms. Right, Vertin?
The tiny arms part, that part could have just been left out, okay? You have to mention how tiny her arms are. Regular squints and eagerly pokes her elbow in.
Right.
Wait, no way.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It won't be. It's not.
Then
It's
you
not.
must leave from the north side of the beach. Jump off the cliff there and head south. The cliff is on the tangent line of the Hall of Apiron, which is a good sign for your journey.
They can't be serious right now. She nods confidently, fully convinced of her own conclusion.
I will show you where to jump, but you'll have to wait till Vertin and I return.
Wait, what?
Me? Where are we going?
She's like, I ain't going back in there. Don't get it twisted.
What kind of question is that?
You said you were gonna do the challenge. I didn't agree to anything. You can do it.
The only place worth going.
The cave! The cave! She extends her hand with a light and happy tone.
You're the one and only Zero. We'll go see a Peron together.
I don't know. He didn't like my presence the first time, and see, I don't know if like the second time is really gonna do it. You know, like I don't think he wants to see us again because like he got mad the first time. You want Merton to yeet the suitcase in the sea? Are you mad, 37? Bro. Regulus had to be joking, right? She was. This is why she's so funny. She's like, obviously, she's gonna swim us back. 37 hasn't said, and 37 just agreed to it. I'm like, what happened to logic?
Aren't you going to look for 37?
Okay, this woman, the Bear Smet looking woman, look like Bear Smet for real.
You took such good care of her while she was in a coma.
Martha, more like Bear Smet with more hair. In the dark, the figure trembles ever so slightly. Is this Sophia? That was her bestie. She tries to steady herself.
I don't know.
That was her bestie.
I don't know what I should do, Madam Mata. She's going back to the cave for the test, where I can't help her.
Oh. She looks down, trying her best to press her shaking hands together.
All I can do is pray for her, for I have no adequate knowledge or power to assist her. As ever.
Aww.
Perhaps you needn't worry so much.
Where's that self-worth when you need it?
37 is the one favored by truth. She will be fine.
I know. It's just...
This helpless kind of feeling. What is Sophia doing? Her best? Exactly, like what do you do when you can't do anything? It's like... Sophia lets out a long, helpless sigh and buries her face deep in her palms.
She is also of mortal flesh. She could get hurt, bleed, or die.
She avoids looking at the beach, seeing it as a battlefield where she lacks the skills to engage.
You haven't been with us for long, Madam Marta. A Peyron and its test might be new to you.
She's new? That woman seems more suspicious every day.
Here on this island, we spent years theorizing, proving,
and she clearly
and
wasn't born a couple
models
years ago. So.
Based on our mortal comprehension, defining the boundaries of what man is capable of understanding. But when it comes to the essence and forms, we are unable to make any definitive statements. So we humbly approach the temple and inquire about the correctness of our beliefs. And our answer is delivered as a yes or no, reverberating in the form of echoes.
Is that the submission of proof Six mentioned before?
Right? The corrector nods, knowing her friend has a natural talent for this.
Validating one's essence and soul with a number, and verifying the authenticity of one's claims are simple feats for us. But a Peyron's test is different. Those who succeed will obtain the transcendental truth.
Oh.
Those who fail will pay a terrible price.
Well, there's only one terrible price I'm thinking of. And that is not good. Not good at all.
Everything has its limits and boundaries.
Like, I'm supposed to be scared, and now that I see that 37 is faced with a challenge, I am even more scared.
Those who overstep their bounds will only court their own misfortune. We must respect and be wary of our limits, so our souls will be adequate for our bodies, and all things be refrained from excess. The boundless, limitless, and infinity are not of our realm to tread. They belong only to ancient beings that we cannot utter. We can only stand in awe, offering our admiration, humility, and reverence. Now 37 is going to knock on its door and ask to be indulged with the transcendental truth. But if she fails, if she can't bear the weight of the boundless infinity...
Yep, her head's gonna explode. She can't go on.
I wish I knew a better way. Or could even do it in her place.
Aww.
But only she can do it. It has to be her. 37.
37. That was heavy.
I'm sure this is the perfect solution to finally put an end to all our problems.
I don't like how how giddy she is. Are you not scared?
If I pass the test, a Piron will grant me the answer to one question. It can be any question I don't have an answer to. Even about the essence and everything.
Oh.
At least that's what Mama told me.
Oh. 37 nods with confidence. I'm scared.
I just have to choose the right question to ask. And we will be rid of all the troubles. Whether it be the emanation, the turmoil of the phenomenal world, or the dangers threatening the island.
I really
All
don't
will
think
be
it would be
gone.
that easy. I don't think it will be that easy. Then the game would be over. There'd be no more reverse.
I have Six's blessing. He agrees with me. So, Vertin...
I mean, he didn't stop you, but I don't know if... He's like, okay, if you want to do it, go do it. I don't know if I'd take that as a
Not
breeze.
so fast. You can't just steal away our helmswoman like that. This thing, it's too good to be without any risks, don't you think? What if Vertin doesn't make it back, huh? Who's going to swim us across the sea then?
Okay, what about, what about Vertin? You just want someone to swim you? Okay.
It could be risky, but
So
not
is
for
swimming
Vertin.
across the sea.
Only for me.
So it is
Zero
too idealistic,
multiplied by any
assuming
number
that
will
the
still
truth
be zero.
will answer everything. I mean, honestly, yeah. Oh, this is so...
And we have validated that proof.
Like, she really just thinks she's gonna go in there, get the answers, and everything will be solved. No problems, no risk, no nothing.
Well, that's not good enough for this pirate. Besides, Vertin doesn't seem like a zero to me.
It's okay, Regulus. I think I'll be safe there.
No, Vertin, you're never safe anywhere. I don't...
But 37, isn't this a sacred test for your people? I've never taken the oath. I'm not one of you.
That does not matter, Vertin.
What? She gently shakes her head in determination.
But you must know that once we enter the temple, we cannot turn back.
Oh, brother.
The path to the truth is a one-way road.
Wait, so Vertin is practically taking this test with you, or like, what's happening?
Our last visit was interrupted, remember? You didn't get to ask your question, and I didn't get my answer. And now, I don't need to ask my question anymore.
Aw, she bites her lip, holding her own arms tight. I wonder, wait, what was her question again? What if it had something to do with her mom? That'd make me so sad. But anyway, what was her question?
You and your friends were right, Vertin. The discord in the phenomenal world does have an effect on essence and forms. No one can argue against this when facing the emanation.
Oh my
But there's
gosh.
more I'd like to know. And I believe you feel the same.
I feel like something's gonna happen.
I will
don't-
tell Six that you're coming with me. I will tell everyone and persuade them. Because this is the right thing to do.
We live between 37 and a bear. That is so real. Vertin just there for moral support. Wingman in for 37.
Go, timekeeper. While you're out, Lilia and I will ready us for evacuation.
Okay, Soneto.
We will liaise with the Foundation from here.
Wait, don't you got a little rocket thing? How about, right? Here's my plan, right? Lilia gives Vertin her rocket tomorrow, right? Vertin rides the rocket while everyone's in the suitcase back to the Foundation. Sick plan.
Thank you both. I'm ready.
Vertin has... Oh my gosh, Vertin is never scared of anything, ever. Vertin has confidence levels that I one day want to achieve.
Before we go, 37, I have a question.
She's made of literal steel. She even asked, will I die? My first question would be, will I survive this? Like, is there any chance that I, you know? Vertin don't even care. A golden opportunity has arisen. This could be a chance to level the playing field against Manus Vindicte.
You just said that a Piran will grant an answer to whoever passes the test. Will it answer my question? If I asked for a way to become immune to the storm.
But she is immune to the storm. If I was a Piran, I would have been like, silly question to Vertin. You are immune to the storm. Oh, snap. We just headed straight back to the Foundation. That's Lucy, right? Vertin can ask, where's my mommy at? Oh, this is a new thing. This is new. A new resource. Wonder who it's for. Whoa. I don't even want to think about farming something new. Also, is that Medicine Pocket's candies are back? Fire. The storm, 22 hours.
Damn you narcissistic, fat-headed, humanocentrist freaks!
Okay!
You are the crazy ones, and I will prove myself right!
He looks like a Discord mod. I'm sorry.
Seriously, can someone please bring Matthew back to the rehab center? That mask has made him crazy.
It's made everyone crazy. The researcher's arms flail. That is a hard word to say. Wildly, as he stumbles across the shiny silver floor, adding more to the chaos. Amidst the mayhem, a bottle of alcohol on the ground bursts into bright blue flames. And then 2 metal feet stomp across the fire without hesitation.
Any
what
progress?
An entrance.
Not much. We've called all the experts here, but so far it's been a waste
Excuse
of time. Not even a bodily reaction when reciting the text.
He has to be an awakened. Like he has to have awakened. Because ain't no way he was born like this. And that
doesn't
slime
belong
right
to any
there,
known language, nor follow any linguistic rules.
That's what he's attached to. And the body was made around it like Lucy's.
Many are starting to doubt the accuracy of the
That
incantation.
little leech.
After all, it was copied down by a novice investigator with her
That
arcane
arcanum
skill,
slime.
not her supervisor.
But the door is pushed open. The suspicious room is now packed with people. Liquid iron. They're all gathered around the radio at the table.
Miss Marcus, can you confirm that the incantation you dictated was correct?
Marcus! Marcus cameo! That's my little girl. I'm sorry.
We also learned that you witnessed a visual recording of Arcana performing her arcane skill, depicted through images recreated
getting
by
real
a
now.
pure-blooded arcanist. Is that right?
Okay.
Yes, to be precise, I saw it in the memories of Isolde, a former member of Manus Vindicte.
Former? She
using
already
Miss
quit?
Cacanya's arcane mirror.
Former. Cooking Isolde said, I quit. Leave without me.
Can you attest to the accuracy of this memory?
The spell Marcus and Kakana saw.
I can't say.
No way. Did you? What did you just ask? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Do you deem the reflection of Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror to be accurate, factual, and without misinterpretation?
I don't know. Ask Kakanya.
I'm not sure.
That's a question you're asking the wrong person. Isolde is now Team Foundation. Oh, she is? She quit? Oh. you jump ship?
Can you confirm that your arcane skill, Read, was performed correctly and provided an unbiased, objective, and flawless interpretation?
I mean, who would be biased towards, what's their name? Frigging Arcana.
I don't know about that either.
Marcus! She is so unsure. I mean, she was only there if Kakanya also joined. That's what I was gonna say, but I don't want to say nothing. Not yet. She's like, where you go, I go.
But I saw it with my own eyes. I heard the chanting. I don't know what language that was, but that's how I heard it, and I've written it down phonetically.
Please calm down. We are only verifying the details.
Because, I mean, if I was Marcus, after all she went through to get it in the first place, to be questioned like this would give me a bad... That would be a red flag. I would have been like, is there something wrong with it? Question mark? Is it not working? Question mark? Did all that lead to nothing? Question mark? Marcus is suffering, please. Exactly. I would have...
The Foundation has dispatched a special operations squad to you in Vienna. Please make sure the 2 other arcanists involved will return to the Foundation with you.
I... understood.
Kakanya can't... Oh, Kakanya. We get to see you, Marcus. Because I don't know if you guys see Marcus's story quest. That was so... She remembered her time on a different island. To be like... To give her strength to do this. And for all that to mean nothing would just... That would be it. I'd crash out. I think the spell was in Latin, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh wait, I did not read. The call ends. The Lysian removes the headset. The result is far from ideal. Her face is pale, as lifeless as her mechanical colleagues.
This? Is this it?
Wait, no. A sarcastic voice cuts through the air as a man pushes through to the front.
An ancient miracle. A circle of salvation.
Bro, your sister died for this. Okay? Like, dang.
Una seco. Atuna psycho?
Okay. I was about to comment on how Foundation members got that drip for real. But, like, you took me out of it.
An inexplicable incantation transcribed by an arcanist based on what she saw in the memory of another arcanist recreated by yet another arcanist.
Okay, well, it's the best we got. Okay. Maybe, like, one character is off or something.
That's as convoluted as a dream within a dream within a dream. To think they wanted an objective restoration.
La un circulo, the first circle.
I mean, if Gnosis is so reliable and can really cross-check not only once but 4 times, it should have long replaced science by now. With this level of uncertainty, we might have better luck asking typewriter monkeys to randomly give us the answer to the storm immunity.
Okay. Dang. She did. Okay, this is a little disrespectful. That is an Esperanto spelling. I hope Enigma does not hold this over Marcus if they ever met. Like, if they ever meet, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, dang. Like, oh, it's Esperanto. I don't got it. But it's still. Like, I'm like, dang. Like, cut her some slack. Jeez Louise.
Adler?
What do you got?
Why are you here?
Oh, Adler? Is that his government?
I requested his participation on the cryptography team.
She added him to the team. He was literally in the basement this whole time.
He is a human, but he excels in the field of cryptography.
No special workings, just brains. The man takes a grim step forward.
And why can't I be here?
I mean, you can. It's just... You're just really mean about it.
Is it because Greta Hoffman's my sister?
You know, I'm glad...
And this?
He knows.
Is this what a respectable and honorable member of the Foundation gave her life to retrieve? Is this the ritual she died for?
I know, that's like the part that hurts the most. What hurts the most?
Oh, right. It wasn't even her who retrieved the ritual. It was a student.
Oh, brother. What is he on
You
about?
are not currently on the official roster. You can leave at any time.
Now, as a matter of fact. I'm kidding.
Leave? Why should I leave?
I assume he's like... Because are you not hurting inside, like, somewhere? That was your sister, bro. Like, they're all just like, do you not feel anything? Like, I thought Lucy was the one made of metal, not you.
Ich habe jedes Recht zu wissen,
I
wofür
have
meine
right to know
Schwester
what my
gestorben
sister died
ist.
for. Okay, if that's what he's getting at, then yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm like, dang, Marcus tried. I'd be mad at the Foundation. Don't be mad at Marcus.
Nun gut, Leute, an die
Well, now,
Arbeit.
get to work,
Lasst uns
people.
dieses
Let's
große
decipher
Rätsel
this.
entschlüsseln und
Get
sehen,
great
was es
mystery
uns
and
bringen
see
wird.
what it'll bring us.
Erlösung
Salvation
oder
or
Zerstörung?
oblivion. He leaves, searing, waving the note with the phonetic spelling in his hand. And to think he was like, I don't care about my sister. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The farce is finally over. The room is at peace once again. They're like, is he gone? The cryptography team turns to the robot, awaiting her instructions.
Return to your stations, please.
There's so many different teams inside the Foundation. There's teams upon teams in teams.
Let us not dismiss its credibility until we have exhausted every possibility. Also,
She calmly turned her head. Is that what it sounds like?
add Adler Hoffman into the cryptography team roster.
Anyway. The photography lead hesitates for a moment. Surprised. Nevertheless, he nods and quickly leaves the room. The phone on the wall used for internal communication begins to ring. Listen, I admire all the men working for Lucy without getting distracted. Honestly, they are so real for that. They're just focused. They are so focused.
Storm Observation and Research Center.
How would it have intrusive thoughts? I would have been like, so like, why this? This was the suit of choice? I'm like, the bati is bating today. Lucy, sorry.
Noted. I will make sure
I
Miss Lucy
assume
is
they're
aware of
used
that.
to it. You think Lucy could turn her head 360 degrees until people told her it was creepy? Probably. They were like, whoa. If you're gonna work here, you need to not do that. You turn your head just like everyone else in this building. Okay? The liaison puts down the phone and turns to the robot, a flicker of panic on her face.
What is the matter?
It's a call from the rehab center about the previous study on the Manus mask.
I can see this happening. You all want to know something else? How much you want to bet? Like, no. Actually, that thought was not finished, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
Ma'am, I think you should go see this in person.
Oh. Like, even the Laplace people, I mean, the headgear is kind of crazy, but the drip? Okay.
Very good, Matthew. Now tell us, what did you hear?
The already narrow corridor is now filled with security guards. Oh, Matthew. The room they're guarding is heavily secured, isolated behind 3 layers of tempered glass. A patient sits in the room with the mask on his face.
Voices! Those voices! The inaudible murmurs, the frightening whispers, they worm into my ears.
These are the 2 departments I would never work in, by the way.
I told you before. I wrote about this before, but you just missed the mesmeric episodes.
Okay.
Did you put on the mask?
Yes. How else would I know that I was right? And now I know. And never ever heard them so clearly. They are screaming inside my head.
It was set in the 90s. Gotta forgive the fashion. I can forgive some things. Like, most of the Foundation members got drip like that. They got drip.
They're temptations, they're promises. I just have to let go of my brain. Can you hear it? The benevolent mother is speaking!
His nails dig deep in his palms, as if frightened and overwhelming impulse.
Now
Fighting, sorry.
I can
fighting.
write the ultimate paper!
Oh.
Who is this mother?
Do you have a mother? She is answered by a loud crash. The researcher throws herself against the glass, grasping in horror and scratching helplessly at the surface.
No! I can't say anymore! They see me! They've come for me!
Oh my gosh. Wait! Matthew. Is this not the same? I can't tell if either they're using the same model or if this is the same researcher we just saw. That I said looks like he needs to touch grass. Ooh. It's too late to beg for mercy. His screams is abruptly silenced as his head explodes open behind the glass barrier. This is why I said I would not work in the rehabilitation center. This is why I said I would not work here. Like, there's trauma in every department. Gosh. Amidst the splatter of blood and brain, a new being emerges from the remnants of his... What? Oh God. He turned into Manus. The alarm blares loudly. The Manus follower wiggles up from the bloody floor, holding a triangle in hand. He lets out a loud cry, reminiscent of a newborn's first wail. Man, Mesmer has it rough. Everyone in the Laplace and in the rehabilitation center got it hard, man. Even Marcus, her field work, her on-the-ground journalism. The liaison ends the call, cutting off the horrid sounds on the other end of the phone. Except X. Bro, he's probably like the favorite, and they probably don't let him anywhere near the crazy people. And the crazy
Suspend all
experiments.
research on the Manus mask at once. Its dangers far outweigh the potential benefits.
But I mean, clocking in would be a trip. I think X is doing fine, yeah. Not because everything is not going badly, but because X is X. Also, I would just be like, clocking in would be a trip. I'd have been like, good morning, X. Good morning, Medicine Pocket. How am I going to be traumatized today?
Seal away all
Is Ezra
equipment
here?
and share only a controlled account of the incident with others. We cannot afford to have another researcher
Maybe
try
we
on the
can
mask
use
again.
mushrooms to stop the storm.
Now, clean this up.
Yeah, we can't have people wearing the mask because clean this up
Yes,
is crazy. The airlock door hisses open. A squad of armed gods storms in the room under the cover of sleeping gas. X arcade skill is very useful if he can utilize it well. On the other side of the glass, the robot turns away from the scene. Categorize yet another set of storm research data as irrelevant as filing right? It away as waste in her memory. Oh! I mean, honestly, I think it's not bad that she's a robot because I feel like any normal person would be traumatized at this point. She's like, dang, that didn't work, huh?
Another dead end.
I mean, someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. Okay, we're gonna do one more. For today, oh! I've learned my lesson.
Who ate beans?
Time to figure out who ate beans.
Sterilized.
You ate beans?
Given that.
Get out of here.
Actually, I don't have to do this.
Are you irrational numbers? The form is a bubble.
I'm so hungry. Y'all don't understand my hunger levels right now.
And you hypothesized a good point. The benefits of field mapping.
Damn.
Oh, hi.
Confirm the
Bam.
coordinates.
We got researcher 37 and then someone who actually works in Laplace.
And you had a good
Medicine
point.
Pocket.
Taking another look. Calculating distance. And you had a good point.
Also, what
No
you said
other
about
study could
X
show you
is you're going to dip. Okay, bye. Have a good night.
Victory?
Good night.
Okay. But what does it mean to us?
But yeah, what you said about X is very. I've heard it. I've definitely heard it before. Yeah, not to spoil. Research on Manus Vindictae masks to all members involved with the storm research. Manus Vindictae masks are now considered extremely dangerous and of no research value. All related research and experimentation must cease immediately. In addition, if any members become irrationally agitated, display an abnormal hatred towards humanity, and believe they hear a soft, seductive female voice, it is not there. That is not there. Nearby personnel should immediately evacuate the area and contact the nearest security officer. Dangerous wearers, Manus, inner workings unclear. Matthew, transformed. William, secured. Vienna investigation operation report for public record. News from the front lines. The esteemed Miss Greta Hoffman, a valiant fighter for human advancement, has tragically lost her life during a storm investigation mission. Investigator Marcus has successfully relayed vital information and is waiting for support on site. A special operations team has been dispatched post-haste. Please resume work status after reading this report and observing a 3-second moment of silence. Just 3 seconds? I know y'all are busy, but 3 seconds? Okay. Hoffman deceased. Marcus waiting for support. Okay, guys, we gotta do our 3 seconds of silence. Rest in peace, Madam Hoffman. You will be remembered. You were loved. My eye itches. Examining the storm is a daunting task that requires careful consideration. That is why it is wise to collect and document every potential clue here for further reference. Marcus needs emotional support. She needs more than just like physical support. She needs like a therapist, on-site therapist, bro. Wait, this image is so cool. Okay, last one for today. Pride and Prejudice, like the book. If anyone's read the book, can they like make the references? Oh, new room. An unknown incantation. A mask that has proven to be extremely dangerous. These are the only leads they currently have on the storm. Kakanya is there with her. The only problem, Kakanya also needs a therapist. For real. Her metallic fingers picks up another stack of files. These are the test results of Manus mask confirmed the presence of asymmetrical nuclide R. The robot studies them carefully. The slit on her face pulses on contemplation.
What is the status of the sampling, Simone? Any updates from the timekeeper?
For the moment, no. The people on the island are still suspicious of the Foundation's motives, so she hasn't had a second chance to collect any samples.
Have we? No, I don't know. You know what? I'm like asking if we've seen Simone before. I don't think we have.
But she has called in an hour ago. We were informed that she will return to the cave shortly.
She got a bob. The bob is bobbing today, Simone.
She also warned us that the immunity zone on the island appears to be shrinking. The safe zone
only
is
in the
not
Lucy
stable.
Okay. Never mind. The robot did not put on a face today. Simone can only read her mood from the narrow slit.
Mom,
that is the
have you
only way
noticed
to
something?
tell how she's feeling. Just beep, 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 beep.
They are unrelated, Simone. The mask and the incantation are indeed related to Manus Vindictae, but they are unrelated to each other.
She moves the seal Manus mask aside. Oh, she moves.
If the account of the Vienna investigator is correct, one cannot help but question, why would Arcana not simply give the masks to Isolde and her brother?
Investigator Marx's report was highly lacking, making it challenging for us to infer what truly happened.
I suppose we can be skeptical that the report is incomplete, but it is all we have for now. She did a good job. I could not have asked for more. We all heard it. An ancient miracle. A circle of salvation.
The robot extends her hand, drawing an imaginary circle in the air.
The leader of Manus Vindicte promised a miracle, but the mask is far from it. The mask is a tool of control, designed to identify and enslave the believers. Matthew has demonstrated its effects for us. But this ritual is different.
Do you mean the ritual is more sophisticated than the mask?
The robot nods approvingly.
Perhaps, but it is not entirely definitive. The investigators in Vienna completed their mission spectacularly, and now Matthew has proven that the mask is useless for our purposes. Its immunity was only a cover for its other functions. And the mask has powerful and irreversible side effects.
I mean,
even if we find out how it protects the wearer from the storm, we cannot use it on our colleagues.
Also, like, shows like how it was in the beginning when they were presenting the mask, Forget-Me-Not, and you know, when they were presenting it, they were like, wow, it will protect you from the storm. Oh, and then they just all turned. So even like still, that's all it was. It was just a cover-up to get people to like be interested in it. Even now. She picks up the script.
If this incantation is verified to be true, it will be our Promethean fire.
What is that? I was about to say, ain't no way that's it.
This ritual is useless to us. Save yourself this trouble. We're not getting anywhere with this.
And we keep saying it. We just keep reversing. The room is cluttered with all sorts of sophisticated equipment. The floor is littered with scrap paper. The researchers haven't lifted their heads or taken a break for quite some time. Prometheus, the titan who gave humanity fire and was punished. Oh. Okay. Interesting. The cartography lead stares at Enigma, a fresh cup of coffee in his hand. His patience is wearing thin as the metaphorical stirring labeled tolerance in his mind is finally about to snap. He's about to crash out.
Adler. What do you mean the ritual is useless?
He's about to crash out.
You barely sat down. My coffee's still hot.
The cryptographer solemnly hands the lead a stack of papers from his desk.
I don't need to waste any more time. It's simple logic. The current information is insufficient for cryptographic decryption. We're attempting an exhaustive brute force, comparing every ancient text and record to find the language or corresponding text. It's like looking for a needle in a colossal haystack.
Like, it's gotten to the point in this game where I just wait for them to tell me.
Even if we stumble onto a match, none of us can validate
yeah, that's
such
what
a
I'm
thing.
thinking.
A breakthrough in this regard is simply not possible.
Like, I don't know. The little slime in there has to be like what his mind is attached to, for sure.
You can't be serious.
Across the room, a man stands up abruptly from his chair, clenching a pen in his hand.
And what is the basis of your reasoning? Have you figured out the mechanics
They're all sick
behind
and
the
tired
ritual?
of him, and he just got here.
I didn't need
They
to
all want him
understand
to
the
leave.
intricacies of arcanum to deduce this. It was simple logic.
So you never even tried to understand it. With your supposedly superior human reasoning, you dismissed all of our dedication and hard work just like that.
I mean, I understand how they feel.
Who the f do you think you are?
Oh! Okay! Okay, let's calm down. Maybe we all need to get some air, because I think some of us are getting a little stressed, okay? We are all in a very stressful environment. Yeah. So let's calm down. Let's not get hostile. Before anyone can react, the researcher lunges at Enigma and punches him right in the face. Okay. Let's calm down. I would have been like, who? Is this how y'all run here? I'm going back to the basement. I don't need y'all. Enigma brings up a hand to his cheek, looking more confused than angry.
Matthew was right. You arrogant fools, clueless morons!
That's an HR issue. Exactly. What the heck? Human resources?
Get out of my face, you humanocentric narcissist! Go to hell!
Okay, someone needs, like, they need a break. Okay? Like, I know you're stressed, but you're creating a lot of paperwork. The researcher snarls, brandishing his pen like a soldier brandishes a Are you wearing the mask? Much to his frustration, his swing loses power mid-air. Another casualty of the neck and shoulder pain that plagues this office. This is so real. Enigma narrowly avoids the attack, bewildered by the turn of events.
Was this really necessary? I was just sharing my conclusion.
He's like, dang.
Oh, it was the mask. I should have thought of that. He worked in the same lab as Matthew, and he must have been exposed to the mask.
Oh. Okay.
But his physical exam seemed fine. Is there an incubation period?
I don't think it's the mask. I think you're actually getting on people's nerves.
Does he seem fine to you now? Huh?
I mean, real. I think he crashed out, for real. Why is he built so well? I'm sorry, like, he has such a nice physique. Like, what the heck?
No! Williams, put that down. That's the only Conway Automaton 5 left after the storm.
Okay, someone call, security. Someone go to the security office. He's now breaking the stuff. The coolest awakened design. I really like the cryptography's design. Yeah, no, he looks sick. But wait. Okay. This is now we're vandalizing. The machine whizzes past his head and shatters into pieces on impact. The cryptography lead can feel his sanity tearing on the brink. He staggers towards the door, frantically smacking the big red button on the wall.
Security! Security! We've got a code red!
He is overworked and underpaid, I can tell. You're telling me 8 guards roll up when Vertin gets broke out of a coma, but no one is here when a fight breaks out. I mean, the sense is not sensing. Also, this music is kind of... Oh! Huh?
It could be
a good point.
Sterilized.
What?
Time to check my calculations.
Also,
The
this
benefits
music
of field
is a
mapping.
choice.
Get
We're
out
not
of
on
here.
the island. And also, is that the researcher who needs the help? Okay, you guys got it, guys.
And
Don't
you
make
had
me
a good point.
step in.
Time to check my calculations.
Taking another look?
Wait, did we get the new
Behold.
tuning? Did we get the new one yet? I don't think so.
It could
And
be
you had a
found.
good point.
Uh-huh.
No other study could show you this.
Yeah, Winsong
Calculating
said no
distance.
other study could show you this. You Laplace cuckoo.
An academic
It
question.
could be found.
Why are they not healing?
Limited scale, infinite lines.
I think once we finish the story,
Behold.
or some point later on. Oh, you guys who are done don't even have anything? Well, if you're done. Winsong don't play.
Victory? Okay. But what does it mean to us?
Winsong and 37
I
makes
mean,
such a great
what does it
combo.
prove?
Because when Winsong does her, and then 37
So,
does her
What are
follow-up,
the implications for the decryption?
it's really sick. Now, actually, never mind.
There were no unintended consequences. We were able to control Williams in time, and the Conway Automaton 5 he destroyed wasn't useful to our work anyway.
I am glad you kept the damages to a minimum.
Us? How about Williams? Lucy turns off the screen in front of her and turns around. I know, like, she may be a robot, but she is stressed too. I just pulled for Lucy and haven't played her since this morning, so I don't know. I just got her too. I have no idea.
Since you are still here, Mr. Ulrich,
I have no idea.
I take it as a sign that you have more to report?
In a secluded area of the hallway, an emotionally charged compliant is about to take place. Complaint. Oh my gosh, complaint. The cryptography lead tries to keep his voice low, looking completely disheveled from the turmoil he has just endured. Only started the story and around this point. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be the last one I'm gonna do today. And we'll see how quickly I upload these.
Williams was merely an accident, ma'am, but Adler is a loose cannon on the team. We need to talk about this.
He's like, I cannot work with this guy, man.
With all due respect,
Cannot work
I still
with this
don't
guy.
understand why you put him on the team. He may have made his contributions to Laplace, but that was 8 years ago. Now he's just an irritating defeatist and a staunch supporter of humanocentrism.
What is that even? But irritating is crazy. Every particle of ferrofluid in his helmet is vibrating with rage, his voice raising involuntarily.
He never understood the Arcanum, or tried. He's still stuck in the time before the first storm and refuses to acknowledge that his small, beautiful world is gone. How can someone like that help us?
Oh. He's so human racist or something. That's so real. There's like arcanist racist and then there's human racist. I just say racist because like human race, you know, like humans are race. You know, they're just racist. The bot senses his doubts and frustration. There may be more sentiments and underlying issues at play. She pauses for a moment before answering, as if deep in thought. She's like, are you really just mad at the way he thinks, or you're mad at what he is?
I understand your concern, but I have not heard anything about the incapacitation of Adler Hoffman.
What? He got a few scratches at most. The guy barely touched him.
So he is fine. I am glad we agree. Is there anything else you would like to report?
I know she understands. She just... You're gonna stress him out. I'm just saying. He is tired. Everyone's tired. The robot waits 5 seconds for an answer, but there isn't one. He's like, this must be a social cue that it's her turn to speak.
His lack of knowledge on Arcanum is exactly why we need him. His human perspective will offer valuable insights on arcane rituals.
Exactly.
The results of this study will not only be used to save Arcanists,
You're exactly what Spathadia was worried about.
but also humans who share the same world with us.
The cryptography lead tries to argue further, but Lucy is certain the issue has been sufficiently addressed.
We are racing against the clock, mister. And your report on personal disputes and racial conflicts has wasted 2 minutes and 37 seconds of our time.
Wait, she kind of just girl bossed right there. She was like, and racial conflicts has wasted 2 minutes. Oh, wait. She actually just girl bossed.
If he refuses to cooperate, you have every right to remove him from the team. That is your responsibility. Oh.
From the other end of the corridor, the subject of their argument approaches, looking deeply upset and clutching a stack of papers. All down to the second. Clearly, he has heard every word they just said.
I am relieved that you survived your altercation. What would you like to report?
I mean, he's enemy number 1 for people who wore the mask. So, this is awkward. Their eyes meet, making both of them squirm uncomfortably. This is undoubtedly one of the most awkward moments in both of their careers. Eyes? I mean, there's only one person here who got eyes. After a prolonged silence, Ulrich steps back and walks away. Without even looking back at him, Enigma begins to report in a low voice.
I'm fed up with wasting time, ma'am. The setback with the mask has already driven too many people insane. That's why you should take a look at this.
Yeah, everyone's working overtime. He hands a stack of files to Lucy.
I can logically deduce that our current direction is another dead end. The incantation isn't long enough for cryptographic decryption. We will have to turn to ancient records. Perhaps we'll find something in age-old manuscripts, in tablet inscriptions, or in the memories of powerful arcanists. But even if we find it, we can't validate it because none of us can cast the skill.
The robot remains silent during his prismatic remarks, flipping through each page of the file.
Low-ranking arcanists can't cast high-ranking skills, even if they know the exact pronunciation and meaning of the incantation. Gnosis is beyond reason like that and cannot be debated. It stems from raw intuition rather than logic and intellect, is shaped by personal experience and natural abilities, and cannot be intentionally replicated.
They all just speak a different
And
language.
the most determining factor, it relies on the arcanist's purity of blood.
Oh.
The miracle ritual you hold such hopes for belongs to the leader of Manus Vindictae, a pure-blooded arcanist whose power is beyond our imagination.
He's so right. They might just not got the dog in them. They just don't got it in them.
It's like asking a toddler to solve Goldbach's conjecture. It's completely beyond the boundaries of our limits.
But you are not an arcanist.
I would have been like, and that's why I haven't said it.
Why should you play by their rules?
The man is taken aback by her question. It's something he's never considered before.
You are right. Arcanists differ due to their purity of blood. Researcher Medicine Pocket has already reported the linear correlation between the bloodline of an arcanist and their abilities, and has drawn a conclusion 10 times more extreme.
Dang. Medicine Pocket said already on it. Okay, I've been meaning to ask this question, but are both. But I feel like more, it's definitely more magic than science. But I feel like it's a little bit of both, you know? Like a little bit. Like, I feel like they're using science to study it. If that makes sense, you know? Like, they're using science to study it. Yeah. That's my answer. Right? Let me know if I'm correct. You know, that's what I think.
Then you should listen. That's their area of expertise.
Her neck moves subtly, almost like shaking her head. Okay, bet. Thanks. I've been confused about the whole power system. Yeah, I think the science is just the studying, you know? Like, they're using science to figure it out.
We know that our cryptographers do not have the power to validate the ritual. And we do not expect you to do that. All I ask of you is to come up with a feasible plan and to do it as a team.
And clearly the team is not teaming. Enigma turns away, repulsed by the mention of team. Lucy finishes reading the report and hands it back to him.
Your deduction is logical, but not practical or actionable.
Dang. She said, okay, and? Literally, that's what she just said.
So I should return this to you.
Dang, working under her must be tough. Like, girl, what happened to, like, even the fact that she's a robot makes it even harsher. She said, okay, and? The glow of her eye slit is strangely reassuring, almost like a smile. She looks out of the window. No wonder they asked her to put the face
Your
on.
logic is impressive, Adler, but do not let it limit your thinking.
Jeez.
You spoke of
Like
the
a
boundaries
mom.
of arcane power, but logic has its limits too, no? Knowledge can be obtained through various means, such as intuition, logical reasoning, empirical observations, and teachings from others. Your team is not the only one cracking the ritual through their own means. If you fail, we will turn to the others, and if that approach is wrong, we will try another. If no solution is found before the storm, we will simply wait for the next one. What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost. We must keep to the path, or we will be swept away like dust in the rain.
She kind of got it. For once, the researcher does not argue. He whispers as if talking to himself. He just cursed her out under his breath.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn? Warum musste es Greta sein?
Oh, I knew there was gonna be something. Because he was like, I don't care about my sister. You do care about your sister. No.
What?
Forget it.
You
Just a bitter,
are allowed one
irrational
crash
thought.
out. It's not irrational. Oh my gosh, he even talks like his sister. She would say the same thing, I'm not gonna lie.
This marks the end of my efforts. Hopefully, the others will bring you the needed breakthroughs.
He's like, I'm done. Back to my office. Only one crash out? Okay. Maybe like 2 crash outs. But like we need to like stay focused. The man walks away in anger. But after only a few steps, a question comes to mind.
You've been waiting here for a while. Are you expecting someone? You aren't the type to waste time listening to us whine. So there must be something here worthy of your attention. Is someone close to a breakthrough?
Nothing of the sort.
She's like, I can't just stand wherever I want. Like, dang. I always have to be standing with a purpose? Dang, I'll go sit down then. That's what I would say.
I am recharging. We have a public power outlet here.
She's like, I'm charging? Hello? Excuse me. Don't you think this is a little inappropriate? She moves her joints as if standing for so long has stiffened her body.
But I am indeed waiting.
99% charging lady. Like me.
The doves of the Whitestone House are here.
She's like, nah, no breakthroughs. I'm just charging. I've used up my battery. You know how it is. The sound of flapping wings fills the air. The researcher is astonished as the creature, with a texture similar to plaster, perches on her metal finger. Can't just be charged out in public like that. That's what I'm saying. Is that not inappropriate a little bit? Like she's hooking and unhooking her charging port just out in the open? Very indecent. I mean, she the only clothes she wears is a jacket over her shoulders, to be real. Doves of Whitestone are the Foundation's higher-ups above Constantine by the... Oh! These are...
Good. Someone closer to the limit has given us aid.
Oh. We got help. We got help. Oh no, please don't end. Dang it! Cliffhanger. We have to end here, guys. Investigator Marcus, originally from Romania and conversant in several languages, including German and English, has determined that the pronunciation of the spell does not belong to any language she knows, and has therefore provided the spell as a phonetic transcription. A tuna psycho. I'll smack him later. Who's writing this? Thank you guys for watching this stream, and I will see you guys in the next thing I do. Oh yeah, make sure to check me out on Twitter, TikTok, join the Discord. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, bye guys. Bye.